Welcome back to Apple Insider. Today we're taking a closer look at the Nokia 1100 4G, and trust me, it's more impressive than you'd imagine. Right from the start, this phone surprises you with its clever blend of classic reliability and modern 4G connectivity. Stick around because by the end of this review you'll know exactly what this device brings to the table and whether it's the right choice for you. Now let's dive straight into our keynote-style breakdown of what makes the Nokia 1100 4G tick. Design and build quality. You immediately get a sense that this phone was built to last. Its plastic body feels solid in hand, and the subtle curves make it both comfortable and resilient. There's a satisfying heft, light enough to carry easily, yet heavy enough to tell you it's not flimsy. The keypad buttons are well spaced, tactile, and easy to press without misfires. The back cover snaps on securely, protecting the battery and SIM slot reliably. It's clearly designed for everyday use, able to handle drops, dust, and bumps without drama. To me, it's nostalgia meets practicality, simple, tough, and honest. Display. The screen may not dazzle with millions of pixels, but for this class of device it's perfectly adequate. The 2.4-inch color display renders text clearly and icons with decent sharpness. In bright daylight it holds up well, though you'll want to tilt it to reduce glare. Contrast is surprisingly good, and the backlight is bright enough for indoor and outdoor viewing. It doesn't match smartphone screens, of course, but you're not here for streaming video. This display makes menus and basic apps easy to navigate and fits the overall purpose of the phone. Performance. With its modest chipset and just enough memory, the Nokia 1100 4G handles calls, texts, and light apps with ease. Dialing, messaging, FM radio, and the built-in tools like calculator, calendar, and basic browser all run without lag. It boots up quickly, responds instantly to keypad input, and switching between functions is snappy. Browsing over 4G is crisp for simple pages and messaging apps. You're not going to play heavy games or multitask like on a smartphone, but for essentials, it's reliable and efficient. Camera. Here's where expectations should stay realistic. The Nokia 1100 4G sports a basic rear camera, low megapixel count, no flash. Photos are acceptable in well-lit scenes, simple snapshots of documents, notes, or scenery. Color reproduction is passable, detail is limited, and indoor lighting exposes noise quickly. But if you need a quick image of a whiteboard or a street sign, it delivers enough clarity. Think of it as a handy documentation tool, not a full photography experience. Battery life. This is one of the strongest aspects. The Nokia 1100 4G delivers days of use on a single charge. Standby time stretches into the double digits of hours, even while using occasional calls, texting, and light browsing. The battery capacity combined with efficient hardware means you aren't tethered to a charger. For long trips, remote areas, or backup use, this phone gives confidence. Charging is straightforward via micro USB and doesn't take long. When you pick it up after a few days, it's still ready to go. Software and features. On the software side, it runs a lean and focused interface built for clarity. The menu layout is intuitive. Messaging, call logs, contacts, tools, FM radio, basic browser, and 4G support are all easily accessible. There's no app store overload, just the essentials. You can activate Volt, access 4G data for simple browsing or messaging apps, and even pair Bluetooth accessories. It includes flashlight mode, basic games, and FM radio with recording. Security is handled via simple pin lock and call blocking. If you want a phone that sticks to what matters, communication, utility, and durability, this fits. Value for money. Pricing is typically modest, especially compared to entry-level smartphones. Considering its rugged design, multi-day battery life, and 4G support, it punches well above its price. If you need just calling, texting, light browsing, and long battery life, this is a fantastic value. It's ideal as a backup phone, for minimalists, elderly users, students, or anyone in regions with spotty smartphone support. You get reliability where it counts, without unnecessary extras. The cost per feature ratio is very strong. In sum, the Nokia 1100 4G isn't about flashy specs. It's about trustworthiness, endurance, and doing what phones used to do best, keep you connected longer. From its solid build and intuitive display to dependable performance, simple camera, exceptional battery, and practical features, it stands out in its category. So here's the wrap-up. If you're after a no-nonsense phone that just works, especially in places where charging isn't constant or smartphone service is limited, the Nokia 1100 4G is surprisingly capable. It won't replace your high-end phone if you need apps, high-res photos, or streaming. But as a reliable everyday companion or backup that won't let you down, it delivers genuine value. Thanks for watching Apple Insider. I hope this review helped you understand exactly what the Nokia 1100 4G brings, and why it might be the perfect fit when simplicity, durability, and long battery life matter most. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep it simple.